Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Shaneria and this is Talk and Crime. Today we got a new reaction video, but before we get started, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. If you're returning, let's get started on today's story time.
Story time on how a man low-key tried to move into my house. So met him on a dating app. I had went out with my girls and we were already texting previously before that, but I went out with my girls. I had a limit drop. I go home and I called that man. Don't ask me why I called him. I don't really know why I called him, but yeah, we get on the phone. We are chatting it up. Like, he had very good conversation. The chemistry was just so strong through the phone. I'm like, oh, this about to be a situation shit. This what this about to be. I know what this about to be. I'm ready. So boom, he's talking about how he is out joyriding and listening to music. I'm like, oh my god, I love joyriding and I love listening to music. Obviously, he was like, well, let me come pick you up. Mind y'all, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got work at 10 a.m. Did I say yes? Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. I'm always down for a very good plot, okay? So hopped my stupid ass on into that fucking car. Mind you, before I got in the car, honestly, I didn't see no license plate, but I saw like a new tag sticker on his windshield, his back windshield. So I was like, okay, all right, he just bought a car, like, period. Like, okay. So we literally drove for like from 2 a.m. all the way to like 6 to 7 in the morning, just listening to music, vibing, having good conversation. I wasn't uncomfortable. I never got a bad inkling that I was in danger. Nothing. Like, my intuition was telling me to enjoy this moment, enjoy the plot twist. So boom, that continued for 7 days because like I didn't want him to come to the house, but like, no, I can ride around with you though. So boom, that 7th day he was like, do you really want to know what's going on? Huh? Hell yeah, I want to know what's going on with you, my guy, because after a while I realized that his new tags wasn't really a new tag. It's a piece of paper and it's distorted. So he was like, this car, I ain't got no license plate on it. Yeah, I know that. He was like, so yeah, basically his license was suspended. He eventually told me that he damn near just got out of jail and he got a warrant out for his arrest. It was a couple other things, but I might just touch base on that and further down the line or whatever. So me being me, because I was enjoying the plot twist, I'm like, damn, like, what can get worse besides this other than a bitch getting pregnant? But that wasn't gonna happen because, yeah, no. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, okay, let me start asking you real questions. So I was like, what are your intentions? He was like, oh, we just been in a friendship. I'm like, honestly, that's cool with me. I love a nigga that don't want to say friends with benefits. They just want to say friends. But whatever, booski boo. Don't even worry about it. But I know what you're talking about. So boom, I eventually trusted him enough to let him in my crib. First day, had a blast. Like, it was cool. And it was cool, and we watched a whole bunch of movies. We were chilling, watching TV, enjoying each other's time. And this is slowly where I started getting the ick. And basically he had started coming over like damn near every day for like the next 4 days, until I realized, like, where's your crib at? Why you're not inviting me over? What's going on here? And the nigga kept coming over with empty-handed. I don't know, like, I don't like an empty-handed man. I'm sorry. You gotta have something to come with. I'm sorry. Not sorry. So long story short, I ended up cutting it off, and then like 2 weeks later I wanted to be toxic, so I hit him up and I was just starting a random argument. He argued back with me, so I'm like, clearly you still want me. So we started the cycle back again. He was coming over again. Boom, come around Christmas, I got the ick again. And then I was like, you know what are we doing here? And he was like, I'm just going with the flow. I was like, oh, I don't like that, baby. You can't go with the flow with me. You gotta go hella fast. So boom, cut him off again. Boom, come around Valentine's Day, y'all. Valentine's Day comes around and he was like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. So I'm like, why are you texting me Valentine's Day? Why are you texting me on Valentine's Day? He's like, I just wanted to check up on you. I'm like, that's not the case, nigga. You don't want to check up on me. You want to anyways. So boom, I don't know what happened, what transpired, but then he started telling me how like his living situation is sucks. Mind y'all, he's 30. His living situation sucks. I'm 23, by the way. His living situation sucks, and he obviously doesn't have a license. It's suspended. He don't got a car because he had went to jail during Christmas, so his license got suspended. He obviously doesn't have a warrant out for his arrest because he did get arrested for that reason. And then also, yeah, like he had a horrible living situation. So then I was like, oh damn, like I'm like, you feel me? Well, I mean, if you want to use my DoorDash account, like, you can. But then he's like, doesn't want to drive around because apparently, you know, the nigga ain't got no fucking card. He can't use it. He got pulled over because his license plate wasn't on accurate or whatever. And now I'm just like, damn, like, I'm not gonna really extend my hand to help you for real. But like, again, if you want to use DoorDash, like, you can. So then he's like, if you know anybody that's paying under the table, then like, let me know. Mind y'all, I'm from the suburbs. I grew up pretty sheltered. I don't know nothing about nothing of that sort. I don't know nobody who's paying anybody under the table. Like I said, DoorDash, that's all I got for you, buddy. I don't know what else you want from me. So then we get into an argument because he was being very manipulative. And when I mean manipulative, the man will be like, I don't want to get too involved with this, and then kiss me. Or he'll be like, I just want us to be friends, and then kiss me. Or he'll be like, I just don't want to get your I don't want to hurt your feelings, you know, I don't want to get too invested into this sexually, like, I want us to really build a friendship, and then kiss me. Nigga, quit playing with me. What? Mind y'all, I didn't even want a relationship with this man. I didn't want him. He wanted me. So he sat there and tried to project his own like wrongdoings onto me as if I'm the one who is the one wanting this relationship. Whole time I never even wanted a relationship. I was cool with the situationship because I don't want a relationship right now. I'm vibing. I'm enjoying my life. I just turned 23. Like, your girl is living her life. I'm having fun. I don't want a relationship. So why the fuck did he bring up a relationship? I don't fucking know. Anyways, so I called him out on that, and he's like, I didn't do that. You're lying. You're delusional. You're a liar. I didn't say none of that. So I start saying verbatim, I said, after you kissed me, you said this will be enough to hold you over. Who the fuck? Bitch, again, if a man won't do it, another man will. Girl, y'all, honeys, the way I was about to just slick cut that man off, but then I was like, you know what? Let me see how far, let me see how far he really takes this lying shit. So then, boom. We ends up texting a little bit more. We get into an argument, and then, you know, I eventually called him a shallow-minded idiot because, yeah, and my homegirls told me to say that too, and that's exactly how I felt, so I said it. So then he's like, oh, I was just waiting on you to call me that. That's what women do. Women are always wanting to resort to name calling. I didn't call you anything. Mind y'all, he called me. He said I was delusional, and he called me a liar. He said I never disrespected you. Calling me a liar and delusional is very disrespectful. The only reason why he thinks I'm delusional is because he thinks that him saying we are just friends, but you also want to do relationship type shit with me, and I should not feel no type of way about it, I'm delusional. No, nigga, if you're going to do relationship shit, then we need to be having conversations and intentions about being in a relationship. I was not delusional. So yeah, I called him a shallow-minded idiot. I did. I should have called him a bitch, if we're being honest, but I didn't. I didn't want to go there. So yeah, boom. I stopped responding back to him after he said that whole that's what women do stuff, right? Boom. He texts me 3 days later talking about, you said you wanted company at 12:16 a.m. Y'all, mind y'all, let me back up. Mind you, he was telling me his living situation a week ago. He was like, yeah, I already told the people that I'm living with, like, they don't gotta worry about me after a week. I'm getting out of here. I said, damn, what are you finna do? Cause she ain't coming here. And I was like, damn, what you finna do? He was like, I don't know, I'll figure it out though. I was like, oh, okay, bet. Again, I got DoorDash. I don't know what else you want from me. Y'all, a week later, now he wanna talk about, you said you wanted company. Bitch, I don't want no roommate. Leave me alone. So yeah, that's my dating little moment. Yeah, that's my most recent plot twist, y'all. I can't. The plot twist really plot twisted, and like that shit still got me twisted the fuck up. Like, I don't know. That was just so ghetto. But anyways, thanks for listening. Bye.
It seemed like both of y'all was confused. He wanted you as a booty call. You wanted him as a booty call. But then when it got a little too far and too long, he wanted a relationship, then he changed his mind. You wanted a relationship, change your mind. Let me tell you, old boy plan was to play two fields. His situation is not right. His living situation, what? Being with another woman? Because what is your living situation? You don't have your own place, because we never been to your own place. See, y'all got to stop finding these people online. Dating apps and social media, y'all need to just cut it. Cause y'all being catfish, y'all being tricked, y'all being put in situations that you can't get out of. So yeah. And a lot of it was your fault because you had opportunity to get away, but instead you was calling old boy up for toxic situations and booty calls. So you can't blame him if every time you turn around you was contacting him as well as he was contacting you, like on Valentine's Day. Like it was just a booty call situation, and instead of y'all coming up with an agreement of that's what it is, y'all both was going back and forth until it was getting to the point where you was getting too confused. At first it felt like a relationship, then it felt like just a booty call, a situationship, whatever you want to call it. And then you was like, yeah, he ain't got no job, he ain't got no place to go, he been arrested, he got these warrants. Like it's just too much going on with him. So now you're like, I don't know if I want that much baggage. But in the beginning, when y'all was doing all them car rides for 7 days, you was knowing this but just want to have fun. So to me, y'all confused each other. Y'all drop down in the comment section what you think about this story. Don't forget to like, comment, join the family by subscribing. If you are returning, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.